started. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to episode 60 of the WeSoCultured podcast.
Oh, damn, it's
60.
episode 60.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. That's a good number.
Feels special.
Yep. I am your friendly neighborhood host, Yoni. I got some great people with me. To my right, big bro in the building, Big Sam. Hey.
What's going on?
He's him. We got a very special guest today. Big in the real estate game.
Clap it up.
Big in the game, just in the game in general. In the game. You feel me? Yoni in the building. Let's go.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you having me.
This guy came fitted up. You might see him in the content game.
This is the most cultured I ever been. Honestly speaking.
First of all, that's the
my mom will be
and
proud.
it's tough.
That's the toughest Habesha.
Directly
tough.
from
Like
Ethiopia, right here, man.
That's fire.
I can tell.
Yeah, it's a little tight, but we'll work with it.
Yeah, man, it works.
John's tough.
It works, bro. You're looking fresh. We appreciate you coming on for our
guys.
60th. You know what I'm
Thank you.
saying?
Yeah.
To his right, big Dawit in the building. What's good, Brody?
Yes, sir. What's happening?
Feeling good?
Always.
And then behind the cam, Big Mello, as
Yo.
always. Feeling good?
Feeling good, man.
Yes, sir. You know, this was a long time coming for this episode. We've been trying to get Yoni on the pod. I was
been
like,
too busy.
You know, that's what I'm saying. I've been seeing.
Gotta set an
one thing
appointment with
about
this guy.
Yoni. I'm gonna see him once on my feed, at least throughout the day. And I don't be on my phone a lot on the feed, but he gonna be the first one. It's like, here's why you should buy. Yo, this dude is on it, bro. And first of all, I just got to give you props for content alone.
No, I appreciate it.
We know how
for
hard
sure.
it is to push out content. You be doing it every day, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know how you do it, bro.
If there's one thing that you can, applaud me for is consistency.
Yeah,
right?
bro.
I mean,
You
I'm
might be the most
smartest.
consistent creator.
Consistency, and that's life. I try to be at least consistent, and that's what I got. So
Yeah, bro.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man. This is our 60th episode. I do want to get into kind of like your background, how you came up.
Yeah.
In the DMV area. Talk a little about, how you got here.
Yeah. So a lot of people think I was born here because again, I'm trying to learn the language. So
English?
but
You trying to learn English?
yeah. But I was born in Ethiopia. Right? I came here when I was 5 in like the Arlington, Alexandria area. I have a brother and a sister. They're younger. They're twins. Shout out to Malcolm Yodi. But came and then went to I think you guys were talking about earlier Mount Mission School.
Mount
When I was
Mission.
7
Shout out to
years
Mount
old.
Mission.
And forget what you heard. It's a great school. It's a great school.
he an
Amazing
advocate.
school. Yeah.
Second person on our
Amazing
pod
teachers.
from Mount Mission.
Yeah. Out in the boonies, but like it's amazing. That honestly, like I was saying, I was here. I think headed probably in the wrong direction in terms of when you're kind of in the city or kind of around here. So that was a great school where it set you up. But fell in love with the game. Basketball played. I used to sleep in my basketball. Ball was life. So did that. Got a scholarship to play at a D2 school in Tennessee. It's called Milligan College. Did that. And my goal was to go, pro overseas, whatever. And just I had some injuries in college, so I decided to coach. So I started coaching at St. Mary's College, Maryland. So that was kind of on the route of being a college coach, and it's a lot to it.
What'd you play?
Point guard.
Okay.
Just wanted to be sure. I didn't want to assume.
Facilitator.
Come on, yeah. That was it, bro.
He ain't a user, he's a dealer.
Honestly, it was like there was not one. If somebody would told me there would be a day where I wouldn't even pick up a basketball for like 2-3 days straight, I'm like, you're crazy.
wouldn't believe it.
That was it, man. That
Were you pass first or were you?
Yeah. I was pass
So you were
first,
true
and
point guard.
I was a good defender. I was a pass first.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you're
that's a true point
true
guard.
point. Yeah,
Oh, okay,
true point.
okay.
So
Dang.
played against CP3 and all that. And I'm like,
Oh, shit.
yeah.
Oh,
so
for real?
That's crazy.
Damn.
at one point in the state of Virginia, it was ranked as high as 22 in
Wow.
the state of Virginia. So that was it. And so I went there, and that was gonna be the route. Did the coaching thing, and but then kind of got burned out. There's a lot that goes into coaching, and especially at the college level, it's a lot of politics. So decided to move back home, but again, goes into my how I ended up in real estate. My parents were going through some situations, foreclosures and all those things, and so came back, took a job at Department of Education, thinking everything was good, corporate job, but I just hated my cubicle life.
Yeah.
So I was like, I got to get
Don't
out.
blame
I was
you.
always interested in real estate, and so decided to do that, and that was like 15 years ago. So like,
Wow.
Dang,
that was it.
15 years in the
15
game.
years
Wow.
ago.
Wow.
Thank God for that,
bro.
bro.
It's been a lot
Do you
of
remember
time.
do you remember around like what year that was? I'm trying to think about like where
Man, so it was
real estate was
definitely-
at.
That's what
at
I'm
that
saying.
Time,
So it was
you know?
after like obviously it was after like kind of like it was on the rebound, right? After like the
Okay.
big crash of 08, 09 and all that. So but yes, I decided that, and you know, just time flies, man. Time flies.
Wow.
So we're here now.
Wow.
I know.
That's what's up, bro. I'm still stuck on the basketball part. I've been telling these niggas like we need to play.
Yeah.
They've been ducking.
Yeah.
So in your experience,
he loves to say this.
No.
And now he's moving on so that we can't like rebuttal.
No. So in your experience, like, you know, balling with your guys, whatever, how do you get them to actually come out to play? Because they
I mean, it's
seem
hard-
they
it's
seem,
hard to
they seem
grow up-
not to want
So
to.
you gotta understand too, like you guys
I don't know how I feel about that.
That's what I'm
20,
saying. I'm
20.
25.
Yeah, I'm 41, dude. You know, like so, like the older you grow, and like the more people, like people have responsibility. It's tough, but
Man,
like
the Habesha gene's
you
serious,
know,
bro.
Yeah, but you make it out. I mean, like
Bees.
at this age, you guys have no excuse.
right? Thank you.
Yeah.
I got my guy Dawit there. We play. He was a baller as well. But like we have no. You guys have no excuse. I mean, you guys should have at least. I mean, I know it's even during winter they have places
At
where
least
you can
once.
play.
At least
Oh,
once.
for sure. At least
Yeah.
once a week, man.
Yeah.
Yoni's
Man.
capping.
telling
I've been
them.
trying.
Yoni's
How many
like-
times I text in the chat? Yo,
telling
let's
you.
do this. Let's do that.
We're
Yoni's
down.
shaking his hips on TikTok with his girlfriend, bro.
Yeah.
They go both.
And then like telling us, "Oh, you guys don't want to hoop." No, I don't want to hoop with you, Prince.
I see how we moving. This is how we
Yeah.
moving this pod.
Yeah,
But I be trying to get him to get active, man.
Dude, you got to. You have no excuse when you're that young. I'm telling you, it's only downhill from here.
Dang.
I'm telling you.
We're not as young as him.
Huh?
We're nowhere near as young as him for sure. He's
Yeah.
we
Nah, I'm
got a-
trolling. I'm
You
trolling.
got a
You're younger
decade
than
on the
me.
kid.
So
Yeah.
telling you get up, that recovery in every aspect is done.
Mind you, I still don't
Yeah.
even think he can move as fast as I can.
Who?
Him. No.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like a dead on sprint? Yeah, there's no chance.
I'll still bust all you guys.
See,
bro.
that's what we need.
He said a dead on sprint, like no turns, no nothing.
Yeah. A 40 yard
I think
dash.
I'm like
You make it an agility thing is going to be even a different gap.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, I feel like you would.
100%.
I feel like you would do good in agility. You know,
Yeah.
You just
What do you mean, agility?
this guy.
You guys have
Just
agility
cutting.
contests?
I'm a football guy.
Oh, football game. You played football?
Yeah, I did.
Yoni and Dawit are gonna do the ladders.
Believe it or not.
They're gonna be on the side while everybody playing on the ladders. Get on the court, man.
No, I'll do that. I just, I'm not one of those hoopers that used to play football and I like kind of play basketball. That
All I
way.
hear is you're not good. That's all I hear.
No, I'm not. I am not. I will own that, bro.
What did you play?
I'm
I mean,
not
what
cool.
position did you play in football?
I was a slot guy, so sometimes a little bit of running back. I used to play defense, but like when I played corner and all that, and let's just say I bite off more than I could chew.
Yeah.
Then I try
You
to
got
hit
scored all
anybody, bro. I had little man syndrome, bro, so I didn't care.
CTE.
And I used to get concussions, bro, like bad. I blacked out twice.
Dang.
Woke up on the
Jeez.
sideline to somebody asking me what my mother's name was, and I still went back in the game. I played before they changed the whole.
that was
like,
before the rules.
You know,
Hold
the
on,
rule
they let
of,
you
like,
back in the game
right
after
when you
that?
touch the ball, you
That's
can
that
hit 'em,
Texas.
right?
That's
They
that
changed
Texas
that
shit.
rule my senior year.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So actually, right around the time that you're talking about when you started your real estate is when I graduated.
Damn. He made me feel.
That's because
for
back
sure.
then I feel like the test was they grab your face mask and be like, "You good?"
Yeah.
You'd be like,
That's
Where am
so
I?
true.
Where am I?
"You good?" They slap your head on the way back in the game.
And what kind of
even
question
worse.
is like they elevated the game. They ask you like, what's today's date? That's a good question. You ask me what my mom's name is. I've known that for 18 years.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna forget that. Now, if you forget that for sure,
That's a- for
send
sure,
that guy
sit
to the
down.
hospital.
To the ER.
But I have dead ass woke
I
up.
want to get into some of your, real estate game experience in the DMV. You started in what year did you start your real estate
So
journey?
I guess what we're talking about here, like 2010, I guess, right?
And
2010, 2011.
This is you working in the industry.
Yeah,
not
real estate. So
necessarily-
like
okay.
in real estate, right? There's no like it's the barrier to entry is very it's not hard at all. You take a licensing test or class and then all that. That's why you have everybody and their mother is a real estate.
I hear
agent.
people say, so is that true? It's just that exam?
It's 60 hours of class and then you take 2 sets of tests. Right.
Really?
And so they've been talking about making it harder because again,
This is everybody.
somebody's buying the one of the biggest purchases they'll probably make, and you have somebody that just sometimes people don't understand. Like
It's a side gig.
They're horrible. Like they have no idea. They're like I'm on the other side. I'm like, yo, how is this your agent? Like he's about to call. Like and so
That's crazy,
the barrier is crazy, but like you take that and you get into it, and so like it's sales obviously, but there's a lot more into real estate that goes into it. So that was again, like I said, 2011, I guess.
So I guess you start as a real estate agent.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And so there's different levels, and really kind of there's no difference in a sense, but you become a salesperson, right? That means you pass the test, and then you park your license under a brokerage, right?
Okay.
And then you could ultimately, after 3 years of that, you can become a broker, which really doesn't really mean anything. But then after you do that, then you can maybe open up your own shop, right? And that necessarily is not sometimes the best way to go about it as well. But like that's just what it allows you to do.
Is it true like the broker can like manipulate how much commission you make, or like?
No, so commission is all negotiated. There was a big change like last year and whatnot, because generally the person that basically sets the commission is the seller and the agent that represents the seller, right? Not in getting the weeds, but they're the ones, and then whoever brings the buyer, they are entitled to whatever they have set as what the commission that's going to be paid out to the buyer's agent or whatever like that, right? But it's again, it's changed a little bit since like last year, but that's kind of what it is.
So
but getting into real estate in terms of as an industry is not rocket science.
but is it one of those things where the barrier to entry is low, but to be good,
yeah,
you have to
just
work
like
your ass off?
exactly.
Okay,
So
okay.
like just like sales is again, I think everybody that grown up should have something like a job that deals with sales, because it teaches you how to work with people, how to handle objections, all of that. Anything that you're going to be using, whether you're in corporate, anywhere, entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
But 20% of the real estate agents here in any area, that's any sales, do 80% of the business.
Wow.
Right?
So
That's
everybody else is
that's in
bums.
like in any sales. So like
That's everybody else's bums.
yeah, bum. Yeah. You said it, not me. No, I said it too. No. But last year, I'll give you an example. Last year was probably one of the worst real estate years. Again, rates are super high. People don't know what's going on with all this administration. 75% of agents didn't sell one home last year.
Wow.
Yes. Right. So it's not getting into the business is easy, but like a lot of people, especially nowadays, there's so many different shows selling sunsets,
oversaturated a little bit,
right.
all that. People like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get my license and I'm selling home, but they have no idea.
They're like, this is cake.
Yeah, it's crazy. What now? Yeah, what now? Yeah.
Yeah. Get your first client.
Yeah. So it's a lot to it than what people see, but again, it's like finding somebody that's gonna, again, everybody that knows either a family member, a friend that has a real estate license. So like, you always gotta be careful, man. This is you're talking about contracts, you're talking about money that you can lose, you're talking about getting sued, all that. So it's always important that you choose wisely.
When did you kind of know that real estate was something you wanted to really pursue for?
Yeah, so I got into it because when I looked at kind of what I wanted to do when I was in the Department of Education, hating my life, I was in a cubicle. I was like, man, and during that time, government work was, bro, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. People walking in sweatpants, right?
Snap.
Like it's just like at that time, like you could be found on your desk doing drugs, and it'll take them 2 years to fire you. Like you could be like, we caught you. It'll take them 2 years to fire you. It's just a lot of bureaucracy and all that. But I was like, man, this is not it. I just can't do it. I can't do it. So like I was like, what can I do? I was always interested in real estate from a personal standpoint. But I was like, this could be a good business. It works well with my personality. People like and real estate is not really. You're not selling a product. You're not selling a house. You're not selling a condo. You're selling really more so yourself in the sense of when people are looking to buy and sell, who are they going to choose? Because you don't really have to convince people they're going to buy a home, because that's just kind of the right of way of what people do. It's like the American dream. People are going to go get a good job, get married, buy a home.
They want the home anyway.
Yeah, so like they're gonna buy a home eventually. Generally, so at that time, you just want them to choose you. So you just have to ultimately, make your brand stand out. Help them to kind of choose you as the go-to. So I was like, yeah, let's that was it. And so I just went in full force. You know, at that time, my parents thought I was crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, you left a government job?
Yeah, because it's so
Well,
secure.
for-
That's what
your
everybody
parents-
Like,
says.
yeah, secure. Yeah, look at now, right?
Yeah.
But like, yeah, they're like, what? And I
Also
was-
around that time.
yeah, I mean,
that time period was
I mean,
crazy.
just that was like, hey, yeah, you're set. Again, like I said, you could get caught doing crazy. Like
Yeah.
you take them 2 years. By that time, you
Right.
find something to do, right? Like,
Were they? But also, were they worried because of like where real estate was at that time?
yeah, I don't think they understood, but like,
Mm-hmm.
and I, you know, this is maybe where me and my parents don't get along. I just don't really listen to. They're like, if I'm set on doing something, I'm going to do it. Like, again, I guess sometimes here, and parents mean well, family
Yeah.
means well, but then it just gets in your mind, right? So sometimes for me, like, hey, if I have a plan, I know what I'm gonna do, all right, I get it, but I'm not gonna listen to too many people. Like, I'll make it, and if I fail, but at the end of the day, it's just, you know, I can bounce back.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's that self-awareness. Like, you know yourself at
Yeah.
the end of the day. You don't want to put yourself in a box.
Yeah, and at the time too, I was reading Rich Dad Poor Dad. You probably, but like at the time, it's like the time that you can make the biggest risk is when you're younger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then it's only you that's kind of taking a hit. You know, if I don't make it, I'm okay with living in like a little box, eating ramen noodles, all that.
Right.
The older you get, you have a family and all that. Now you put them at risk,
Yep.
right? So like, that's why it's so important because you got time to like recover. When you're younger, you got to take risks. You got to find out what you want to do and do it because you'll have time to recover.
Mhm.
And so that was a big thing. And so I was like, all right, this is it, and just kind of jumped at it.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's fire. Do you think like right now, I know the economy's kind of crazy, real estate game's probably crazy. You think people are more people right now looking to rent or to own?
Yeah, so I mean that's a good question. I mean, ultimately, rates have a lot to do with that answer, right?
Okay.
So as rates go down, obviously the cost to borrow money becomes less, right? That's why when rates go down, you can afford more, and you can actually afford a home.
Do you mind like explaining?
So what I
rates,
mean is like, so
yeah.
at let's say at 5%, you can only get approved for $400,000, and your monthly payment would be, let's say, $3,500, right? At 4%, you can get approved for $600,000, right? And your payments might be the same or even less.
Mm.
So ultimately, in our area, the average sale, it's through the roof. Average sales price now, people can afford what they're kind of looking for, right? And ultimately keep them at a price range that makes more sense for them, that's more comfortable, right? So that's why last year, maybe the year before, as rates were higher relatively, because again, there was years that were much higher as well, but compared to like the pandemic, that's why pandemic, and nobody cared, right? I don't care if I get COVID. The rates are too low to pass this up. That's why you had so much people looking. That's why prices were going through the roof, because you had so much more, you had more demand than there was inventory. So, I mean, during the pandemic, it was crazy. People were almost giving their firstborn to find a house. Yeah, it was wild. So because it was so cheap to borrow money, 2.5%, 2.75. Right now we're sitting at 6%. That's so it's relative to like area, but now rates are starting to go down. We're seeing more and more people come on the market, right?
Okay.
Overall, I would say people are still probably looking more into rent than it is right now, but I think that's how it's gonna change as rates start to come down.
How do you kind of do you kind of decide where you work? Like, do you choose, you see a house? Like, how does your like day-to-day look like as far as like finding properties?
Yeah, so
like that?
in real estate, you're licensed, like in this area, right? Each state is you're licensed differently.
Yeah, okay.
Virginia,
so like
DC,
VA,
Maryland. So Virginia, the good thing about this area is once you get your Virginia license, reciprocity means like these states are reciprocity, meaning like if you get your Virginia license, all you got to take is the state test for Maryland to get your Maryland license. Or you got to take a state test for DC so you can get that. But ultimately, it's, I think in our area, I think you have to have those 3 licenses because everybody's moving state to state, city to city. And so ultimately it's, again, real estate is still sales. It's following up with leads, following up with past clients, asking for referrals, all that. So, and then we go wherever clients are. And so it just depends. Like I was telling you, I think last year was the first year that we did majority of our business in Maryland. Before that, it was always in kind of Northern Virginia. So we go, I would say, Northern Virginia, Maryland, DC.
I don't know if you can say, do you see where area is like hot right now for owning, like buying homes? Like, do you see like in the DMV area, what areas kind of trending upwards?
That's a good question. You know, we were talking about Oxon Hill the other day, but like Fort Washington, Oxon Hill is great areas for investment for sure. We've had multiple clients that bought properties there and had been great rentals. Like they've like intended to like live there. Yeah. Right. And maybe maybe rent out the basement, but like they get so much for like the top 2 levels, they just live in the basement. Like it's a great location because again, remember, you're only
right by the highway.
295 is right there at the DC.
Yeah. Yep.
You're right over the bridge to Virginia. So it's a great location, right?
And then 495 on the way.
495 right there. Yeah. So it's a great location. So we've seen that over the years where like that's been a great investment property.
Nice.
Investment area, I should say.
Okay. I have one question here. Any advice for someone thinking about starting their real estate journey in the DMV, like working in real estate?
Yeah. In terms of getting into the business of being a real estate?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ultimately, it's just get your license. That's it, right?
First thing, get the
and it's so easy. But you know, I have, as you can imagine, I have a lot of people that hit me up and say, I want to get into real estate, right?
Yeah, I can
imagine. And I don't take too much time with them when they initially, I just say, hey, get your license. And nobody ever follows up with that.
Get your license.
So get your license, then we can talk. Because I have 30 people that said the same thing. Right? So that's the first. Get your license.
No one want to take the test.
And I give them I give them the websites. I give them everything and say, after that, you can chat with me. I'm happy to help anybody.
They don't want to take the test.
I'm saying they just don't follow through. That's just life, right? In general. Like people don't do the work.
They just want to talk about it.
I'm not talking. Yeah, have you taken the test? No. Have you taken the class? No.
What we talking about?
What we talking about?
You can't just study and take the test though. You have to attend a 60-hour lecture.
It has to be state approved, like those classes, right? Yeah. So you take it again. It could be online. It could be in person, right? Yeah. You just just passing through some slides. Right.
Man, I think it's worth it if the barrier entry is like that.
Yeah, it is. But just again, it's tough. It's still work.
Yeah.
Right. People don't understand. Like I said, people get caught up in all these TV shows.
Yeah.
Sirhan and all that.
Hey, they be seeing the content too. What kind of I was talking earlier, like during the intros, like the way you put out content is, I think, like from the outside perspective, it probably helps your work. Like people have probably seen you and be like, oh, this guy sells real estate. Like they probably see you on IG or seen you on TikTok. And like talk about that a little bit.
And that was my whole, like with social media. And when I talk about my age here, but when I started, like social media was just starting, like it was just kind of getting off. So you didn't expect to get like leads from social media immediately. So my whole thing was build a brand. Like, so I just wanted people, if they ever see, like when they see me, they think of real estate. When they think of real estate, they think of me. So it'd have been like, so my goal was just to put out so much and be consistent where like, real estate, oh, Yoni, right? If they ever see me in public, like that's the real estate. I don't care if they even knew my name. That's the real estate guy.
Honestly, it worked because that was what I thought. That's like real estate.
That's the real estate guy. Yeah, that's cool. I don't care if you know my name. Yeah, right. So that was the goal, and that's ultimately that's what it is. And in terms of like the actual content is, for me, it's just more so like at a point you can only I'm talking about the same things, right? It gets boring. So I was like, yo, we got to mix it up. So like it's more kind of humor and then educational and just ultimately just kind of continue that brand of like real estate.
That's dope. I think there needs to be like more of that. I think a lot of people are like, and you could probably talk to this too, like just scared to put themselves out there on social media, whatever the case may be. But I think there is something to it where it's like first of all, you never know if it's gonna go viral. You just never know. Yeah. It is big, like you had a viral clip recently. Like you probably just posted it, think it was funny, and then it starts.
You never know. Social media, you never know what goes, and like so. And I've stopped trying to like, oh, this. I've done videos. I'm like, this one's gonna do good. Yeah, and it just flops.
Yeah, it's like you don't even have to do it. Yeah,
this was supposed to do good. Like, and I've seen other videos where like, this goes. So like social media. The thing about it is like, you got to be your authentic self, and that's it. Exactly. And so in real estate as well, how many agents are here in this? Like thousands, but there's nobody like you, me. Like, so if you're just you, that's what's gonna sell. Like your authentic self is what's gonna, in social media itself too. Like that's what they say. Like you just got to be you.
Yeah.
So that's
That's what's up, man. You spit some real game
No, I
first
appreciate
part
it.
of this
Sure,
pod. We got to get into some fun topics.
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
You know, you're not always just doing real estate. You like to enjoy yourself.
No, yeah,
whatever the case
believe me,
may
yeah.
be.
Nobody knows who I am. People know me.
That's what people know. Two
People
sides
know
of
me
you.
on social media. If they ever see me in real life, like what?
Exactly.
I'll tell you this funny. One time I was like, actually, it's my I have a son. My son's mom. She goes, when we first went on a date, she goes, she said, I thought you were gonna show up in a suit. I'm like, what? She goes, that's what you portray on your social media.
Instagram.
Yeah, but like, no, it's I mean, I think
That's funny.
I think you're gonna show up in a suit. No. But yeah, I mean,
Okay.
people are people. Like, I think it's ultimately you have to like.
It's important
play
to
that part.
balance.
Yeah,
it.
you have
to
that balance.
balance.
Yeah. I mean, it's you work when it's time to work. You play when it's time to work, and that's what I've always kind of lived by.
Do you kind of follow that like work hard, play hard?
Oh, for
kind
sure.
of
Work hard, play harder.
100%.
Yeah, no.
It's my favorite. One of my
Yeah.
favorite phrases, bro.
I was about to say, yeah. We've had on this podcast, we talk about like everything. So we've talked about, relationships, culture, modern dating, with a lot of previous guests we've had, women and men on. I kind of want to know your thoughts on what you think the issues of modern dating are today. Because we see it, and part of it could be social media. Because it's what do you think's going on with all this discourse between men and women, single men and women, I guess.
Yeah. So I like a disclosure here. I think all you guys are dating, right?
Mm-hmm.
So so I co-parent.
Okay.
I have a son, 4.5. My guy Liam, middle name Kobe.
Ooh. Nice.
If he
Shout
ever
out, shout
once he gets if he ever becomes good at basketball, you'll know because I'm gonna start calling him Kobe. If he gets to like
Only
seven, I'm
only
still
if he
calling
gets good
Liam.
at basketball.
If he gets to like 7, I'm still calling Liam. You know he sucks.
Yeah.
They're like Liam. If I'm calling him Kobe, like he ended up being good. So like I've been in 2 serious relationships in my life, and I've realized I'm not that guy. I'm not looking for relationships. I'm not dating. I just don't have those qualities, right?
But it's important to know that though.
Yeah,
about
for
yourself.
sure. Yeah. And I that's what I know
That's
about
fire.
myself, and that's that. In terms of, I think, honestly speaking, right? We're talking about social media, but like people just have too much access to different, like they just social media has ruined a lot of things.
For sure.
It's running
Right?
amok.
Sure.
It's
Yeah, it's
running
running
amok.
amok. Like again,
Running
Yo, you know what's serious? You know what's serious when Dawit starts saying them white phrases?
Yeah.
It's running amok.
no, so
It's running amok.
running a motherfucking muck, bro.
like
Their heads are
I'm not gonna lie, that's the
spinning with
first time I
different
ever heard
opinions,
that.
bro.
that's your first time hearing that.
Yeah. Swear to
You never
God.
heard that shit?
That's the thing. That's the thing. You're in tech.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I think that has a lot to do with in terms of I think people think like there's always another option.
Yes.
So I think that
a
has,
good point.
I mean, I think that has a lot to do with it, honestly. Like, I mean, that's just life in general. Like, I think people get caught up in like, oh man, like, you're on social media and you just see like, oh man, I should be doing this and this or like all this and then it gets in your mind. I'm not doing enough. Just in life in general, I think that translates like that in relationships as well.
I think that's 100% like a big issue.
Yeah.
For sure. I think people will see something one couple did. I'm not putting on men or women, but I do feel like a lot of women be like, oh, we should do this. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? That becomes a problem. I feel like once they start comparing social media shit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I mean, again, at the end of the day, like that puts more pressure on the guy. Like again, like if you're not in a position to do that, then you're gonna feel more obligated, right? Or more pressure, right? And that's it. So
It's that age-old saying, comparison is a thief of joy.
Exactly.
That right there.
That is.
And
it
social
is.
media takes that to 100
100%.
million percent.
Yeah.
Because now you compare with everyone across the world.
yeah,
And
exactly.
then some people got it like that.
Yes.
And you don't.
There's a lot
Which
of
is
people
okay, like, again,
cosplaying that they got it like that too.
Exactly.
True.
Exactly.
True. Doing it for the gram. There's a lot of that. Yeah.
You know what was frying me? I think I saw like it was some famous social media couple that got caught up as like big time scammers through like Lululemon. And I think what they were doing essentially was like buying like a cheap product and swapping
Wasn't
coming
that
back
Yoni?
and swapping.
now that you mention it,
I'm pretty sure that was them.
Hey, we know what you're up to. Damn, man, you just turned me into a dry snitch, bro.
I read that somewhere.
Yeah, bro. Like none of that shit was crazy.
No, I know nothing. Again,
Buying the
like,
cheap product, swapping it out with the expensive
Oh,
ones,
so they would-
and then returning the expensive one so that they can get the
Oh,
cash.
shit.
It was
Oh.
something crazy like that, and they were rolling
They had an
into the
operation.
millions, bro.
Millions.
Yeah,
social
they were
media's not real,
chilling
man.
and
Social
like
media's not
buying
real.
like Maybachs and going on expensive trips, all that, bro. But like,
It was like that. There was a couple with like Desmond and Christy or something.
Oh,
like that.
yeah, we were talking about them, yeah.
Man, that was heat. Everybody was so like TikTok was blowing up.
They were like, how could
think they
they?
would've been
how
good,
could
bro.
they?
How could he cheat? or
Social
whatever.
media
I was
fucked that relationship up. I think they would have been together.
Exactly. You don't know.
What?
At the end of
If
the
it
day,
wasn't so,
Yeah, if it wasn't for social media.
Yeah, I don't.
we only
yeah.
seeing clips. We don't know what was
Exactly.
going on.
I'm saying social
Yeah.
media. I mean, like I said, people won't put on fronts.
Yeah.
Social media is not real. Like,
But do
it's
y'all
not
think
real.
it impacts men and women the same?
not
Good
in the
question.
same way, but in the
Not in the
same
same
amount
way
of impact.
as-
Yeah,
Same
100%.
The level of impact.
the level of impact is the same, bro. Because like I feel like what's happening a lot is it's an overcorrection from like the day old time of being like selfless, right? Like we were so caught up in doing what is best for your partner, and like you kind of forget about yourself. And then I think it
Now
kind
it's
of
all
like
the
was
way.
guiding in the right way.
Now it's the opposite.
Where it's like, okay, you should care about yourself more. And that meter went from here, and instead of just staying here, the shit
all
like
the
the
way.
glass done broke, and
Yeah.
now it's like doing this.
And now it's
number.
like you only care about yourself.
Yeah, you're only worried about yourself. Like everybody's
good
like
point.
too worried. Niggas are too worried about being a simp, and then like shorties are too worried about making sure this man does this for me. And it's kind of like if you just both thought about what you're doing for the other person,
Yeah.
I guarantee you all the social media shit that you're dreaming of is gonna get accomplished.
So
Isn't that the crazy part? Like you would get everything paid for and taken care of, and then vice versa. Your shorty's gonna take care of you in the best way that she can provide for you.
I do think the way that it impacts both is that I feel like both genders have like a lower sense of self. Like everyone's like self-confidence. The longer you spend scrolling on social media, I think it goes down.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
for women, right? They might be scrolling and see this girl who has
BBL.
like perfect like features and like insane enhancements and stuff, but like you know they have all the surgeries.
Shout
or
out
they're
to the
doing
BBLs.
crazy, they're doing crazy makeup. And then like for guys, the other way would be you see some guy with like crazy money and flexing and stuff, and you think like, how is this guy making all this money? So I feel like it impacts people's self-confidence.
It's
in
the
both.
extremes. It's the extremes of both.
And the
For sure.
false idea of the number of options too.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
The grass
Yeah.
is greener type
False
of thing.
idea of the number of options.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm
Yeah,
not
I
even
mean-
saying that in like the sense that you don't deserve anybody. I just meant like you can scroll through the internet and see 300 women, and you really not about to come across those 300 women in your day to day.
Yeah,
You get what
yeah,
I'm saying?
I get
Like,
what you mean.
That's what I mean in the sense of options, like the quantity.
Yeah. True.
Okay. That
Well,
was
we
a
could
good
just
question, Mello. Did you put this one on here, Mello? What's worse when it comes to dating, an avoidant or a narcissist?
Yeah.
This is a good one.
That's like more of a dating question. That's not my field. That's not a. That's not,
Oh
yeah.
man.
But even if you talk or dealing with somebody, you don't have
Would you
necessarily
rather
be
deal with an
dating.
avoidant or what's worse, an avoidant or a narcissist?
I guess if you're not looking for a relationship, then avoidant would be best. Because
Yeah. Avoid me. Please avoid me. I will avoid you first, but avoid me.
it's just mutual avoiding.
Yeah, I would love that. Actually, yeah, avoidance. 100%.
Where do I sign?
Avoid it. So here, and you guys were talking about this, but like, so there's definitely good women out there, right? Not to say,
Yeah.
right? But a majority of women, right? It's really more so what does a man, what can a man do for them, right? I've seen too many things to like know, like a woman will always gravitate to who's gonna give her the best lifestyle.
Yeah.
For majority, like I'm not saying there's people that are good women and all that, right?
Yeah.
So like, but it's when you're talking about what's worse, but like I feel like men, again, you know, men, like when you go back to a woman, what a woman does doesn't matter, right? If you find a good woman,
As far as providing, you mean.
Yeah,
like if she,
yes.
you know, there's a I'm a big Seinfeld fan, but like there's an
yeah,
episode
me
like,
too.
but like she's like they were going, she goes, you know what? I listened to your. She was talking about Jerry. She was like, I listened to your stand up. It just didn't do it for me. And he goes, you're a cashier. You're a cashier. Like men don't care about it. It's really like more so like, hey, yo, that's
funny as shit.
You're a cashier. What? It has nothing to do, but I think it's more so like it's more status with women. Like it's a status of okay, you do this, you make this much money, you could do this for me and all that. So like, I think so
it can at a point it can feel very superficial.
For a lot it is. Like again, at the end of the day, like I think. Again, not to say there are good people out there that are going that don't really care about that, but majority from what my experiences is they're good here until they know they could do better. Or they see something somebody that could provide better, right?
Yep.
Right. So
that's a great point.
That's if they don't end up falling in love with you, like for real.
Love is money,
but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's another combo in itself because do they
They don't really
fall in love?
They like the lifestyle.
Yeah, that
The majority of lifestyle of what can they can fall in love if you got the right money.
The right price. Like, we see some ugly ass. Like, how did you really pull her, bro? She really come on, bro.
Hey Yoni, quick question. When's the last time you went on a date? Like been on a real date?
Damn, that's a good question, man. Man, that's a good.
He about to say 2005.
Before the housing crisis.
Before
the housing market crashed.
Before real estate.
I was in the dumps.
I was a point guard, man.
I was in the dumps. I'm a great point guard. Like in general too. Right.
Housing market wasn't the only thing that crashed, huh?
Yo, that's a good question. When was the last time I went on a date? Man, I honestly, I don't know. But I will say this, like I have a little thing. If I ever when I go on dates, I always sit, it has to be at the bar.
Okay.
Because I can't sit in front of a girl and act like I'm interested in what she's saying. I gotta have a way out. Like I gotta be at a bar.
That's funny as shit.
Hey, guys right here be like, hey, I can talk, somebody here. I gotta have a way out. So that's my, Like, hey,
that's a
I will say
point,
though, it's also a nice situation because there's the bartender and like
right there.
So it's just like there's other conversations.
Yeah, exactly. That's
other
what I'm
than
saying. I don't want to like I'm not listening to you all night.
That's a good point.
I'm
And
not
you
gonna
just be like,
I just need
shot.
you like shot.
she's like, we just
You're
had
like,
one.
how's your night going? That's what when I can come back here as well.
Boy,
But
that's how you get
to
3
answer,
shots.
I don't know.
That's
I got to think about that, man. Let me think about it. Then I can answer that.
That's free game though. Yeah,
Yeah, it is
First
free
date,
game, I'm telling you.
Bar. That's fire. What else? Oh, what's this? A marriage topic from a divorce story. Is this a clip that we got to react to?
Jeez.
Yeah.
I feel like this is one I saw.
Oh, okay.
No. Go to it.
Yoni's like, oh god.
Yeah.
No, it's good.
Wait,
I'll tell you
which
straight
one?
up.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My
Let's
bad.
see.
I didn't do the hyperlink and shit.
You're good, bro.
Dang, bro, it's 2026.
Technically speaking,
My bad.
like, at least one of you guys.
He didn't
is
hit the
divorced.
enter button after.
Giving out statistics?
I mean, statistically, one of you guys will be divorced at least or twice.
Don't say that.
No, actually, yeah. Because
Statistically, we let me sing. Yeah,
no, the
I don't
rate
care.
said
Hold on.
the rate
I'm
said
saying, hey,
50%.
like statistically,
I don't give a
me
fuck.
It's at 50%.
We'll be in the same. We'll be in the same boat. Like one.
I
Well,
understand
no,
what
actually,
you're saying.
year.
because you're in the room.
I'm not
it
scared of
kinda
getting
helps.
divorced, but I'm only getting married
Because
once.
there's 5
That's
of
it.
us.
Huh?
I'm not scared to get
6.
divorced, but I'm
There you
only doing it one. Like I'm only getting married once. That shit don't work out. I'm not remarrying after.
I'm done.
I mean, that's how it should be. Like you learn your lesson.
Yeah.
Right? Some people don't learn their
Like,
lesson.
bro, think about it. Go through a wedding, go through all that again twice. That's
Do you think it's
crazy
a
to me,
little
bro.
egotistical to be married more than like 2 times?
I don't think so. Some people look at that as the ultimate end goal of a relationship.
so they just
so
need
if they
that.
fall
Yeah,
in
I
love
get
with
you.
somebody, they're like, that's just
We
like
have
the
to get
next
married,
step.
yeah.
But do
Yeah.
you think a second marriage, you should have a wedding? Or just
Like,
like,
come
or
on.
just do a court?
Just
Just go to court.
Go to court.
You act like the man has a say so in that.
Like, it's like,
Yeah. I mean, like,
But I would feel corny. Like,
The J-
dang, man.
Hey,
Like, I had a whole wedding again.
Convince the girl that let's not have a
We
wedding.
don't gotta do this.
at that point, you just like weddings. Like, I don't even think you really care about getting married. Like,
That's the opposite thing. Like you get married and they're like, You're still in debt 30 years later.
You can't even buy a house now.
Yo,
Get a house, yeah.
So what happened? I'm still paying off my mortgage. You got married like 20 years ago.
Oh my God, man.
Your kids graduated, brother.
Play the clip. It's kind of related to that.
Okay, let's see what this guy's talking about.
Can you predict someone's divorce by their wedding? I believe that sometimes the bigger the wedding, the more likely the divorce. That's been my experience. I have found that the bigger the ring, the bigger the divorce, and the bigger the wedding spectacle, the more likely the divorce, in my experience. Because there is something extremely performative about a wedding.
He's the divorce lawyer. Yeah.
About a wedding. If you break down like the role of a bride in a traditional wedding, meaning its current iteration, it's an unbelievably narcissistic pursuit for a woman. We're going to do an engagement, which is you're going to give me a stone of tremendous value that I'm going to wear as a public display of the fact that I am now engaged in this commitment. And then I'm going to put that on social media. And then we're going to have an engagement party. Then we're going to have all of these activities around planning this singular day where I'm going to be the center of attention. And then I'm going to have a bachelorette party. Then we're going to have a rehearsal dinner. Then we're going to have the wedding. And then we're going to have a honeymoon, which is basically like a week of partying. Oh, I forgot the bridal shower, by the way. I forgot the bridal shower. If this is really important to you, you're telling me a lot about yourself. You're telling me how important being the center of attention is to you and how much this performative thing is to you. Now, by the way, I'm not pissing on weddings. Like, I think having he just did.
He shit on weddings.
Yeah, we found each other. Party, take some pictures, have some drinks, do the dance, do the whole thing. It's great, man. But we've turned it into just a spectacle. I mean, the wedding industrial complex, man, it's a trillion-dollar industry. It's insane. It's insane. And again, catastrophically fails more than 50% of the time.
There's actual research showing that higher wedding spending correlates with higher divorce rates, especially when couples go into debt to fund it. But social media,
I think probably.
I think he's just reacting to it.
He's definitely divorced.
He couldn't wait to watch this.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of a divorced fit. Divorced dad fit. Yeah, like the vest sweater vest. Yeah. But he's spitting facts though.
No, to each his own. Like, again, I'm not saying like people can't, but like, yeah, I mean, it's, I don't know what, I have never studied the statistic on that in terms of like how extravagant it is versus, but I mean, the statistic is what is it at right now? Like 55, 56%?
In the US,
it's going up.
But I don't know. The wedding is supposed to be performative. So like, don't get me wrong, like I found it funny and all, right? But like it's kind of the purpose, right? What? Like it's meant to be a party. It's meant to be a celebration, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So it's sort of like saying, is your graduation ceremony performative now? You get what I'm getting
but
at?
He did say like, still have a wedding, like have fun.
Yeah, I think you have fun.
People are going overboard.
They're going overboard.
If you're saying if you're talking about like going overboard, I think
he was a statistic.
I just thought it was a little blanket
of like I think the higher what he was seeing is the higher like the extravagance,
like the $1 million of the wedding.
The higher the chances that they get divorced. That's what I mean. So the guy's he's big on TikTok. It's a divorce lawyer. Yeah, the guy, the guy's talking. So he's seen it all. But he has some crazy stories.
Yeah, and I believe it. And I mean, if you're that famous, you probably have dealt with some expensive weddings. So it's just like I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there to take what he's saying with a grain of salt.
Yeah,
so
of course.
You're not
and it's not.
I spent $50K on my wedding. Oh my God, it's gonna fail. Like, you know what I mean?
Isn't $50K considered an average wedding?
I think it is.
Yeah, that's an average
That's like
wedding.
10 people.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, babe. I'm sorry.
And
you spend
like,
$50K just for the gold, for the crown.
Yeah,
right.
Nah, it's
Wayne.
I went to a wedding that was they spent at least $250, and it was like it was okay.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking
it was just very okay
put towards fucking real estate.
Yeah, no.
The trick is to just go out of the country, pick somewhere.
Did you get married?
No.
My bad. I'm not trying to get in your personal.
No, it's all good, man. Hey, listen, open book here.
Yeah.
No.
I was gonna ask you if you had a big wedding or not.
No. No.
Yeah.
No wedding here.
Oh man. Well, I do want to get into. You were talking about, got to have a balance, nightlife. things of that sorts. When you go to the club or when you go to the spot, how bad does the ratio of men to women have to be for you to get up out of there?
You're talking about percent. Am I thinking about percent? That,
If you see too many niggas, are you stepping?
I mean, yeah. I mean, like, but again, it could be a situation where, like, if I see the right one,
ladies are coming,
or if I see the like, it could be maybe not a proportionate, but like, there's good quality.
Okay. I got
and I'm like, okay, yeah, you know, because it could be great. The proportion could be great, but
the quality is
not.
He's saying
I'm walking out of there too.
It could be a bunch of dudes.
Yeah, we're out of here.
A bunch of mid. Okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's I love to have a good time. It's good people, good music, good drinks. I'm good.
What's some like your favorite? What's some like your favorite spots to go to? If you don't mind sharing. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
Like in the area.
I mean. Friday, I got to give my guy EO a shout out, Tipsy. You know, Tipsy is always EO is always. It doesn't matter, like it doesn't matter if you like him or not. Like he's got the spot, right? Like he's my guy, and like he's always at the spot. So that I was talking about Gaia, right? Gaia is a great spot. But I love like rooftop bars. So like La Vie at the Wharf.
He got money.
Naeem
and
everybody.
He got money. Yo.
You definitely selling homes, brother.
He got money.
I was just tripping about the last episode.
Oh yeah,
bro. Like I like actually
drinks?
almost crashed out when I got the tab from my one.
yeah. Oh yeah,
$35.
Yeah, for a drink. Yeah,
I'm about to
Bro,
jump
like
off that
I'm gonna
rooftop,
drop. I'd have to drop
$30 drinks.
for me to even get tipsy. You gotta drop $350.
I mean, like DC and drink prices. It's like
The Wharf is even worse though.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's. I mean,
It's such a nice rooftop, though.
It's
is a
amazing.
nice
Yeah. So
rooftop.
we know.
Well, I send that bartender off the
We
roof.
were the first private party there for our clients. Like
Oh, wow.
I met. So Naeem is the owner. He owns Bar Bow in Arlington.
Okay.
You remember the old Eden Lounge?
Yeah.
It's like the
They go
stairs.
all the way
Yeah, they about to
upstairs?
open up. It's gonna be called Taboo. It's gonna be opened up in probably April. So it's gonna be
okay.
small. He's one of the owners. Like so, he's. But it's a good time. Like that view is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Right.
That's really what you're paying for.
Yeah.
When you're there.
It's
Yeah.
easy. Right. I don't even need a personality when I take somebody there.
Look at this. See this fucking view. See this.
Wow. Nah. So you got. I mean, I love. Like I said, I'm a big like rooftop guy. So like you have.
Wow. Rooftop guy. Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, fucking. Okay, Batman.
Wrong though.
He's a Batman.
I never got to thank you. You'll never have to.
Jumps off.
He's like, you'll never have to.
Glides.
Master Bruce. Fuck out of here.
Oh no, I'm saying I love like like rooftop bars and stuff like that. So
Okay.
yeah, I guess those couple places, but yeah.
What would you say like other than rooftop, as far as like music vibes, what's like your when you out in the spot, what's the stuff like you like to hear?
Gotta be honest, I don't care.
You don't care as long as it's just bumping?
Yeah, bumping is good ladies.
Yeah.
And it's good vibe. But I mean I listen to all type of music.
All right, that's
Right.
what's
So
up.
like if it's a good time, man, I think part of like what music is like, it introduces you to different type of people, different the vibes and all that. So like I love that.
Yo, I actually heard you were a DJ.
No. So I'm trying. I
Oh,
love
snap.
music.
Okay.
For real?
Is this a side quest?
Yes, it's gonna be a side quest.
Oh, okay.
Now, hey, let's have a function sometime.
I was about
Yeah,
to
we'll
say.
do it.
We're trying to set up a
Yeah,
little
you guys
vibe.
already
Already
first,
started,
We're trying to go on
talking about-
live.
why not,
We're trying to
bro?
like
We're
set
gonna
up
do
a
live.
I was
function.
just
We'll
talking
do
to him
it.
about it.
I'm gonna get my
as well.
stuff. I'm gonna get it together, man. I'm gonna get it together. We'll be good.
That'd be
Okay.
tough.
All right,
Yeah.
bro.
You catch me when like I'm good. When I'm drinking, I'm good. I'm playing all the hits. If we're in the Uber together, it's over. Uber drivers hate me. Uber drivers hate me.
That's the first thing you do? Can I get the
Like,
aux?
oh my gosh, yeah. First, I don't even. I was walking in. I'm like, can I get the aux?
Yo, if I can't get the aux, we're not going.
Yeah, we're done.
I'm gonna cancel this joke.
Cancel a ride.
Side quest for sure. Side quest.
Okay.
But
Like part of the reason why I bring up the club and like vibes and stuff is like, whenever we would go out or stuff, we kind of just notice it's not I guess the spots we go to, it's not really a dance heavy spot. A lot of people more so just standing around, kind of just
Smoke, yeah.
hookah, or it's just like it's just a lot of looking around.
Yeah.
Do you think that at some point we'll go back to like how it used to be, I guess, like back in the day where everyone was dancing, or you think it's over for that? Like
I mean, like, I've seen spots where like they don't have any tables just for that reason, right? They have no tables because they want people to be on the dance floor.
But it's probably hard to make bread in those spots, maybe, no?
No, it's all ticket sales pretty much at that point, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's more. I mean, I guess it could be ticket sales, but also I guess maybe even
the bar.
I guess what I'm thinking about is like they do the tables to make more bread.
Yeah, I mean, bottles. Yeah, I mean, you're marking up a $40 bottle for $400. Yeah, you're making bread, right? But yeah, I mean, I think so. People, places with hookah and all that, people are sitting down. They're not. So I don't know what how it would go, but yeah, I mean, it's definitely less people that are interacting or on the dance floor.
Yeah,
So
yeah, it seems like the middle of the dance floor will be empty, but everyone will be in the sections. It's more of a section culture.
And if it's not empty, that's just the people who couldn't pay for the section.
Yeah.
So it's just Gen Pop. It's
Gen Pop.
You gotta kind of go to these events now though, because last year, so like remember I told y'all I didn't go out for a minute. All of us didn't between the time we started the pod up until about the middle of the summer, right? And I went to this event with my girl, this South Africa versus like Afrobeats.
Any South Africa joint is gonna be fun.
Yeah,
it was at that spot right down the road from here that used to be a strip club. Can't remember what it was, but there's no stadium, no sections, right? When I tell you like everybody's on the floor, there's no option. Like that's kind of what you got to look for.
Yeah,
that's fire.
You're at Echo
you don't
stage.
have the option of sections and all that. You have like and I think that's what they're trying to like curate of like dancing and everybody kind of being kind of together and just kind of having that dance culture.
That was the dope part. So, but I have noticed that at least with the whole section culture spots or whatever, like whenever all the sections are popping, the spot is popping. So that's why like the only time I enjoy it is when we have like 10 to 15 people in our section, bro. You ain't even gonna know the whole spot was dead, bro.
That's
like,
true.
If
that is
everybody's lit. We get like 2-3 bottles. It'll take care of 10 to 15 people. Yeah, it'd be a $1,500 tab, but you split it between however many dudes are in there.
Yeah, and ladies.
Yeah.
Yo, can you imagine?
I usually don't charge women.
No, I don't either.
Yo, can you imagine how crazy? Imagine how crazy
you
a girl
at the
would
door
look
with
at
the
you.
Venmo.
You like, hey,
said me neither.
Scan this on your way out.
You want to be equal? Equal. Right. Here's equal. This is what life means when you're equal.
Grow up.
Grow up. This is life here, huh? You want to be equal.
1,500 divided by 5 equals 300. That's
my bad,
funny.
Mel. What were you saying? Oh shit.
I forgot.
It's okay. We'll go back to it.
Yeah, me neither.
All
funny
the
as
girls
hell.
that Apple Pays.
Yeah.
Damn, you should have paid.
Yo, so with all your like, you busy guy, whatever the case may be, do you really get to travel or anything? Have you been able to travel?
Man, I love traveling.
Okay. What's like some of your favorite like places you've been to?
Man, I was in St. Bart's for New Year's.
Oh, okay.
Right. And I don't want to say this right here, but like St. Bart's is where like all the millionaires, billionaires go. And like, and again, I'm not. So my good friend has made it, right?
Where is that?
St. Bart's is like in the Caribbean. So it's like St. Martin's and all that. So like,
thank you for us broke folks.
Yeah. So,
we don't know where that
you got to dumb it down for us.
So in St. Bart's during like this year, 80% of the world's wealth was in St. Bart's for New Year's.
Jeez.
Damn. Yeah. And I was like a point. I was a 0.00000000002. Something like that. Like, but. Like again, I was telling you like, yo, I just been to too many places to like just want to settle down. But like, it's just I think regardless, and I joke around, but like traveling, I think is so important because you just see
you get a perspective,
different perspective and cultures and people, man. And just so I mean, I was there. Like I was talking about Dubai for last year for New Year's.
Oh yeah, I heard Dubai's lit.
Dubai. I feel like they just have so much money. They're just trying to show off. Like, they don't
At some
They got
point-
fake islands.
They got
and
like
shit.
they just
That's
make up,
crazy,
man.
bro.
If you get a chance, you fly on Emirates Airlines.
Yeah.
If you ever go business or first, like They have a bar in like
it's like a lounge, right?
It's a lounge. I didn't want to get off the plane. Bro, I said, can you just tell me? Can we just make another round? Like, please. Like, it was lit. Like, it was. I said, please, just do it. Like, come on, please, just do another an hour. Yeah, I feel like there's no way they make money on that. Like, I think they're just putting out there to like to show the world. But
That's
like,
insane.
That shit is crazy, bro. My uncle showed me because
bro, it is incredible. But like, I think those are two. I go to Puerto Rico a lot. My boy lives down there.
How's Puerto Rico? I heard
Puerto Rico is a great.
nice,
and like,
right?
if you ever go, I'll give it a shout out. My boy is about to open up a restaurant called Azul right in downtown.
Oh,
right?
snap.
So
Okay,
like,
congrats.
if you ever go, yo, you just say my name.
Yeah.
And they'll kick you out. But
They're like, thank you for telling me.
don't come back ever. You know, I'm like, no, I'm telling you, But Azul, it's gonna be downtown, amazing. Like, it's gonna be a good vibe. So,
do they think you're Puerto Rican when you pull up?
Huh?
When you go to Puerto Rico?
Dominican, a little bit.
Dominican.
I was there for the Super Bowl. Yeah, my boy had a yacht
You
party.
were in the DR for the Super Bowl?
No, I was in Puerto Rico.
Puerto
for
Rico.
Super Bowl.
Oh, Puerto Rico.
How was it?
Oh, my goodness. I can't talk about this.
We get it. We get it. We get it.
I mean,
No,
you
it's a good
can.
time. No, I
You're just
can't.
deciding not to.
I don't want to. This is recorded.
I don't want
This is a safe space, brother.
Those cameras are not safe.
Oh man. Okay. You know, it's funny because we were talking about like, yeah, we need to travel somewhere. I mean, we are going to Addis in the summer, but like as just like homies, like we were trying to figure out like where should we go, like just for a couple days or something. Like what would you recommend? Like Puerto Rico, one of them places?
Don't put that on me, bro. Don't put that on me. I'm not telling you. You guys,
You're not the one to recommend?
You guys all have a girl. What?
You're not the one to recommend.
No, I
those?
am not the one. No. I will tell you places you won't. You come back, you like, honey,
Yo.
I don't think this is working out. You like, hey.
Yoni, bro, what happened, bro?
Hey, listen, I'm not saying no, yeah. I mean, Puerto Rico's good.
Okay.
Puerto Rico's good. Puerto Rico's safe.
How?
It's good for you.
I was about to say.
It's good for you in your life.
he's like Puerto Rico's good.
It's good for you. Yeah. It's nothing. Yeah, it's good for you in your life, and
Okay. Word. We gotta tap in, man.
yeah.
Dawit's like, please move on.
No, let's move on. See, I don't like. Hey,
Walls are listening. You know what I mean? Like,
Yanni,
This
I
is
don't know
an
if
air, right?
I'm
Yanni,
fucking
we were
weak,
all in
bro.
Ethiopia at the same time. I don't know if you remember.
No, I don't.
In Addis.
I don't remember. Yeah.
2022,
Yes.
December.
Oh, like you seen him out there?
Yeah.
Damn, you must have been lit, bro.
But there was multiple
No
nights. Our
comment.
sections were like right next to each other.
Yeah. Yeah. Ethiopia was great. Like the first time I went, it was like being in DC. Like everybody was like, I literally
It was
being in
diaspora
DC.
season.
Diaspora season.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I don't know why. Just in my head, I just can't picture it like that.
it's
Just
a-
When was the
imagine.
last time you been there?
I was a teenager, like
2016.
2016.
young,
bro.
Nah.
I'm telling you, like it is.
Sam, when me and you went,
It was lit.
it was double.
We could
Double
die
that?
this year
Year
later.
after.
Dang. We literally went the year before that. We went 2021.
Yeah, and it's just gotten crazier and crazier.
Really? Dang.
Yeah.
Now I was there this past year, and I should have been there, but he's
I
crazy.
refuse. I'll never go back there.
I think this year's gonna be the biggest.
He's like, how'd it go? How'd it
Y'all
go?
can't
He goes,
see him, but he's just
he's-
shaking
I
his
said,
head.
I said, how'd it go? He goes, I dropped 81 points. That's what he said. I dropped 81. Kobe 81. That's all he had
Which
to
81? Which 81? Kobe's 81.
He goes, I dropped 81. Yeah.
They said, why are you still shooting?
I can't stop. He goes, and they took me out of halftime. You know what I'm saying?
Son. Okay, yeah.
Popped his finger back in place.
Dude. Okay. Damn. This has been really fun. What else? Do we have anything else we want to talk about? I feel like we ran through.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, I feel like we got to do part 2 to this. I'm
For sure.
This has been too much of a fun conversation.
Yeah,
It started off in real estate. We were getting really productive.
we were.
We're gonna do
We
this
even
again
got to
when
a point where
Ramadan
we
is
didn't
over.
answer
for sure.
the actual question. It was
Oh
the,
yeah.
the whole
To be honest,
narcissistic versus
I
avoidant
didn't
thing.
want to
We
make
didn't
it
answer
seem
it
like
at
a
all.
boring, like just.
Went
No,
down.
no,
I feel like
nobody-
I feel like
you're
that's
in
a better
podcast.
topic
You know,
when we
like,
have
nobody's
girls.
listening.
I wanted to do both.
Right.
Yeah, no, and again, that's what I'm saying. I was like, it's a mix of that. Like
Yeah.
nobody's gonna listen to it. Like, I mean, they're not like, oh, damn, they're gonna skip boring.
Yeah.
You gotta make it. Real estate is not. You gotta have fun. Like fuck, we don't want to hear about just 3.5% down payment. Fuck that. Like no, we don't want to listen to this.
Yo.
So
Okay.
I was like, I was like, yeah. This when he sent me I was like, yeah, this is a mix.
It's a good mix, right?
It's a good mix, yeah.
So one thing I do see, it might be a little controversial. You can let me know if you want to keep it in the pod or not. But some of the realtors or like IG real estate people I see, I don't know if we call them like real estate baddies or what, but the video will start off with some thick joints.
Yeah.
And
That's
then,
intentional, right?
And then it'll
What do you
go
mean?
into here's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Nobody's looking at the 3-bedroom.
Yeah.
We it's like, you know
So
what I'm saying?
I'll give you guys. This is the little sneak peek.
I've been
here.
seeing this trend.
I'm make a video like just like that, right? I'm gonna have
The pillows.
Pillows.
Oh, no.
I was like, it's the only way I can get views in real estate now. I was like, that's what so like the whole people like talk about how in real estate now, like all these
BBL
bottle bottle girls became real estate agents, right? And so there was this one guy that made a video, right? It started out with a girl like that, and he goes, "Do you want your husband to have to? Do you want your husband to have an agent like that?" Right? Because like, do you want your agent to have an agent that has that big ass? Like you can't, work with me.
The safe option.
But I'm gonna do a video. I'm telling you,
Yo,
That's
and
hilarious.
I'm
That would be funny.
it's crazy,
bro. I'm
bro.
gonna get positive views in real estate now.
You might have the wrong clientele coming to pull up.
Yeah, that's true.
My God.
Hey,
He gonna be
The
selling
bananas are
Big
gonna
Yoni,
do
where you at? You gonna be like, wait.
I'm gonna send my age. I'm gonna send my mother agent. Like, hey,
Damn,
Son,
the veneer is
but-
gonna be in your comments like crazy. Bro.
veneers.
Selling everything in DuPont. Everything.
Yeah. Nah,
Why you worried about what I got?
I'm not going anywhere. I'm not leaving my office.
Y'all missed that. Y'all missed what he said. It was selling everything in DuPont. You know what's going on there?
You know what? I forgot about DuPont. That's a couple of years ago. That's what it was. I mean, it's not like that anymore, is it?
I don't know. I don't go there.
I mean, that's Dawit. Dawit, is it like that?
He said, yeah, yo, move on.
Nah.
But it's just, I know we joking, but yeah, it's just been a trend. And I understand the gimmick. It's like, you need that engagement if you're doing real estate. I understand what the girls are doing, like that specific crowd.
Sex always sells,
But again,
bro.
it
It doesn't matter what you're doing.
Remember, people got accustomed, and I just joke about like a lot of bottle girls, a lot like people like that were not in the industry thought like, yeah, real estate is one of those like you just make easy money, so they get into it, right? And again, not to say like it is like they're some more successful or not, but like that's why you see your influx and you have all these, and maybe they've done it on purpose, but like it's like sales for sure.
If it works, it works. At the end of the day,
Yeah, that's
right?
true.
It
Like,
works.
and
It definitely works.
It's like sales in so many different places.
I mean,
You're
I
at
wasn't-
least
I wasn't
you're
looking
gonna
to
get
buy
a lot
the
of
house, but
appointments
I
at least.
saved the
right?
video, so
Because how many times like the person got to be presentable.
I said I wasn't looking to buy the house. I saved the video. Though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting at. It's like, are they really getting the click? Are they getting the sales, or is it just they're getting the views?
It's numbers, right? I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
if you get enough views, you get enough
Leads.
people that maybe talk with you. Enough,
True.
then you get leads.
True.
So like, it's sales is numbers. You talk to enough people, somebody's bound to be that person that's gonna buy. So like, it's ultimately views.
Volume.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
It's
exactly.
a volume game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I guess kind of a last question I have. What do you think about, or are you open to doing like working in real estate like overseas? Is there a lot of like things that come into play with that?
We initially started. So one of our past clients a few years ago, and that's part of the reason why that took me to Ethiopia. But one of our clients that bought multiple homes here was building homes over there, and that he wanted to kind of help us to kind of sell to the diaspora. And we did that.
snap,
But,
okay.
Again, Ethiopia has a lot of like potential, right? And like, but there's always like something in the way, right? But
Yeah.
there's things in the works. I'll tell you, I don't want to get too much, but like there's things in the works I think a lot of people will be happy about.
Okay.
Right? Again, I think a lot of us, it kind of goes into the line of, I think all of us, especially, is what would ultimately give us success is being able to take care of our parents.
Yeah.
Right.
100%.
So things that we're in line to be able to do that in Ethiopia. Right. I don't think we ever seen like a retirement home type of scene. So like there's things in the works that I'm excited about to be partnered up with, and like so, like there's and that's the goal for what I do as well. Like the goal is to like put our parents in positions where to thank them for what they've done. Anybody that's ever poured into you, to thank them. Like that's kind of what your goal should be.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about what's about to come with all of that. I think a lot of people, especially diaspora here or overseas, that are really trying to really take care of their parents and all that. We have something I'm excited to partner up with something that's going to be coming. So that should be out more so on soon. But yeah, so it's there. It's just understanding, right? Like real estate in different areas means different rules, different bylaws. It's not the same thing as US, all that. But like if you got the right partners, the right plan and all that, it's gonna make sense. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah, for sure. Awesome. Y'all got any other questions for Yony, man? This has been a masterclass of a pod. I will say it's been great. It's been great. Yeah. Any last questions? No.
Nah. This was great.
Well, that's the end of it. So, Yony, we want to thank you, man.
Hey, man, listen.
Coming on the 60th episode, bro. It's only right. We got the DMV real estate king in here. You know what I'm saying?
No, I appreciate you guys, man. You guys have a great thing here.
Of course.
You said I've been following you guys, so keep it up. And appreciate it. And hopefully this is great. And
Yeah.
I'm definitely you gotta come back for sure.
I was about to say it's the start of a new friendship.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely.
New connections.
We're gonna talk about that little side quest too. I didn't forget.
Oh, that side quest, believe me, yeah. I'm working on that for sure, man. It's a passion for sure.
Where can they follow you at? Where can they follow you?
My personal page is Yony Kifle, and or the business page is Your DMV Team. TikTok, Yony Kifle as well. So
That's what's up. Hey man, we want to thank y'all for joining again for another episode. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. All that. Till next time, man. Peace.
Peace.
All right.
Good shit.